Oh, hello. Yeah, I haven't streamed for a while, but I'm back. Return to normality, I suppose, which is good. Welcome back to Train Sim 5. Yeah, we're gonna do American stuff tonight, I suppose. So, hope you're having a good evening. Let's get into it, I suppose. I'll do this one. NJT will do a stopping service. What time? Won't be doing a 4-line run, because yeah, don't fancy it. What should we do? This one. 43 minutes. Weather will leave it dynamic, but we'll put some clouds. Let's go. Okay. As usual, I've got my tea already made. So, we're at Rahway. This train's come from Long Branch. Don't know what that is, but we're taking it to New York Penn. Let's do that. Open the doors at Rahway. The station's not big enough to accommodate the whole train. That's kind of the theme on this route. Most stations are not big enough to accommodate the full length of these trains. Yes, so that's forward, I suppose. And then instrument lights. Where are they? Gauge lights. Dim. Let's get the brakes released and close the doors. Let's go. I'm just checking the volume out, making sure it's not too loud, not too quiet, you know. Looks to be sitting okay. I like the horn on this thing. It's very different. The cab car has the same horn. Full power. Next up, Linden. Just in 2 miles. So yes, we're in, I guess, are we in New Jersey here? I don't know. I'm gonna say we are. We're in New Jersey. On our way into New York. That we are. Now hopefully we'll see some fast trains. Some Amtraks. As well as an ACS 64s. Hopefully we'll see some of them fly past. It's not exactly a peak time, so I don't know. Anyway, this is our train. ALP 46, modeled off the German 101. Built by Siemens. That's all I know about it. Yeah, operates under NJT as well. As you can probably tell by the branding on it. But let's start getting slowed down for London. Train uses a lapped braking system. Not one of my favourites. But I can see how it can be useful. Just I don't like it. I'm not making it in time. Or am I? Yes, I am. Almost stopped too early. See, I meant to overshoot it like this. I meant to, I promise. Because, you see, it allows for this door to be on the platform. That's why I did that. Because I know what I'm doing. Obviously. Yeah, here we are. Linden. Another very small platform. On this side, but not on that side. Or... I mean, I have a feeling that's longer than this. Why they did that, I don't know. Makes no sense. Especially when you have the trains this long stopping there, it doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway. Away we go. Eventually. Can we go? The brakes are released, you know. We're not going uphill. I don't know. Full power. Another 46 over there. What was it doing? What's that? What are you doing? Equipment or nothing we can do. That's what. Right, next speed limit coming up, there's a 45. So I no doubt will be told to slow down for that in a second. Coming to Elizabeth, that's because of this. The curve of the track. Because I think, if I remember correctly, there was a disaster there. I think so. Because of course trains were going too fast there. Flapping into service. Suppression rather. Bring it down. It's a nice route, this one. It's yeah, I remember it not having a particularly great launch, but it was quite laggy. It still is quite laggy down by New York Penn, but I mean that can be, I guess, expected because you can't have that much stuff going on at the same time and not have lag. It's just completely unrealistic. Where's New York Penn? Here. Yeah. The route looks good now. It looks good. Functions well. I haven't had any like performance issues with it at all. Runs fine. Takes like on an NJT service, it takes an hour and a half to do the full run from New York Penn to Trenton. So it's the only criticism I have is that it's very linear. And it looks the same the whole way. You just have basically 4 tracks the entire route, and that doesn't change. Or no, it's double track between Newark Penn and New York Penn. Other than that, the rest of it is all like this. 4 tracks. You're on one of them and you stay on one of them. Not the most exciting in the world, but it's not exactly the most boring either. Here we are at Elizabeth. Here we are indeed. Oh, rocket ship. Jetpack passenger. You can see the next station. It's just there. What station is that? North Elizabeth. Will we be stopping there? No. Next stop for us will be Newark International Airport, Newark Penn, then Secaucus Junction, and New York Penn. Because Newark Penn is like, that's Secaucus Junction. Yeah, see it's double track here. There's Newark Penn there. But until then, it'll be double track, or 4 track, quadruple track. Go. Go, go, get. Yeah. High voltage. Be careful, people. High voltage. How heavy are we? 681.1 tons. We're not the lightest, but... Anyway. Off we go. Full power. Let's go. Have we got anything coming up behind us? No. Have we got anything coming down the line? Other than IJT. Oh. No, that's the other way. No. Oh well. Let's go up to North Elizabeth and watch the train go past. Because why not? Here's another one. LP46. Stopped at North Elizabeth. Not stopped anymore. Hello. Awesome sauce, dude. Alright, we've got an 80 limit. Which we don't need to worry about coming down for, because we're already there. I'm a professional, look at me go. Just kidding. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time, but I do it. I make it work. That's how that's how you live life, isn't it? You just stumble through it. And you do things and hope they work. Not really. Don't take my advice. No. There's also a station there, isn't there? Wasn't really paying much attention to that. I think we'll stop in time. You just gotta have faith. We will stop in time, there's plenty of time. I did that thing again where I braked too early. We're good. There's no bother. Newark International Airport. Everyone, welcome. I think after this we'll do an Amtrak service. Don't know about on this route. I was thinking to do the other bit of the northeast corridor in the game. That being Boston to Providence. Boston Sprinter. In the ACS 64. In the snow. Because why not? Right, it's almost time to go. Let's get the doors closed. Brakes off. The bell on. And away. Oh, the brakes off. And away we go. Newark Liberty International Airport. Cool. Off we go. We'll probably be hit with more speed restrictions and signals and all that jazz as we get closer to New York, obviously, because there's more trains. I'd say as we're getting closer to Newark, not New York. For the same reason, there's more trains. Amtrak stop at Newark Penn. So this takes longer. We've got this signal. What does this signal mean? Nothing for us. Keep it 45 basically. Will do. It's a depot on our right. Probably. Oh. It's a weird bit of track. It's just, yeah, it's just the yard. Sunnyside Yard, where all the stuff is stored, is up at the top. It's here. I don't think I've ever done a service to Sunnyside Yard. Never seen it. Never seen it. 'Cause I don't know. So I'd do one after this. Take a train to Sunnyside Yard because why not? Right, so we have a speed restriction. 30 miles an hour. Can release the brakes before, because you'll still be kept. Still, the brakes will still keep on, because they're releasing. But yeah, use this brake. Don't use the power handle brake. Power handle brake is terrible. It literally does nothing. It feels like if you blow in the opposite direction of the train, it might do more than... Nah, it won't, but you know what I mean. Scooter brakes. They do nothing. Another ALP 46. Where are you going? Don't know. The doors are open. Mild safety hazard. But not really. Just don't walk out the door. Simple. It must be a really warm day. The 11th of January in New York must be really warm. See, I just kind of proved myself wrong there, didn't I? I told myself, I said to you guys, don't use these brakes, they're terrible. Oh, I see a 64. And then I used it, and then I used the power handle brakes. Use them for fine adjustments. Don't use them as like your main braking, obviously. Well, I guess then you got 3 different braking options, don't you? You got the power handle, you got the automatic, and you got the independent. Independent's just for loco. Same with power handle. Power handle brake is just power braking. It's using the electric motors to brake. Independent brake is using the actual physical brakes to brake. If you catch my drift. Okay, let's bring it to a stop. It's supposed to be at the 10, but anywhere will do. Okay. Let's go. Secaucus Junction next, and then it'll be New York. That's a cool bridge. I like this bridge. The view coming down from, if you're coming down from New York, is really nice. I don't know if it, I don't think it does anything. Still cool to look at though. Another Amtrak off to Miami. Wow. It's a long old journey, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. I just now kind of have the idea that any journey in the US is a long journey. Right, we can go up to 30. No, we can't. Just got lied to. That's the thing. Sometimes you do one thing and the game immediately goes, no, you can't do that. I just told you can, but you're not allowed to do it. Love when it does that. Anyway, full power up to a dizzying speed of 45 miles an hour. Now 60, wow. We won't be going back to the future, but we'll be going somewhere. So many trucks going everywhere. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Replace highways with these. We can go up to 90 soon. We're not going to be able to go up to 90. We might get somewhere close to it. Like 70. But, you know. Now we'll probably actually be told to slow down. Just as I say so. Right on cue. Oh boy, I sure do love going at 90 miles per hour. It sure is fun. Alright. Oh. Ah, you see, this game hates me. It doesn't want me to have fun. Because I could go up to 90 miles an hour, but I'd have to slow down anyway. For now. That bridge, when you go over it, you have to whistle 6 times. You have to blow the horn 6 times when you go over it. Otherwise, I don't know. Oh. Otherwise the bridge will open up on you and you'll be dropped into the sea like it's an episode of Thomas. Make it interesting. I suppose. That it would. Alright. Here's Secaucus Junction. Penultimate stop. And then it's basically 15-minute run into New York Penn. Not Newark, New York. Brake too early. See, this platform was really long. That's the bad thing about doing this, is like when you get to this point, you're really used to the short platforms. But this platform was going to accommodate the whole train and a bit more. And you're not used to that. So I end up with this happening. Not that that didn't happen with the small platforms. Oh, excuse me. Because it didn't. It didn't happen. Here we are, Secaucus Junction. I have ice cream. Oh, this is beautiful. And a chocolate bar. Mmm. Hmm. It's hard. Hmm. Very interesting. We're not late, by the way. We're perfectly on time. Promise. Off we go again. Off to the Big Apple. Don't know why they call it a Big Apple. It doesn't even look like an apple. It doesn't even have an A in the name. Oh, maybe. Maybe you can get rather large apples there. Are New York apples bigger than everywhere else's apple? Like, is that where you go if you want to get big apples? Doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But anyway, I'm not here to discuss the names of the nickname given to New York. Not gonna pull it. Not gonna pull it, because that'll be bad. Don't pull that. 75, I'm gonna keep it at 75. Because there's a 75 limit coming up. So I told you we're not gonna get to 90. We might get to 70. We got a little over 70. 2 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour. Something though. It's something. Flip it. Alright. We'll soon be in the tunnel. The big, long tunnel. Anyway, down to 60 now. This is, yeah, the descent into the tunnel, and now we have 3 miles of tunnel. We will not see daylight again. So hope you like your vitamin D, because you're not getting any more of it. This is where this works. So on break 7, it holds quite nicely. So maybe I take back what I said. Maybe it is quite useful actually. Maybe it is useful after all. Ay ay ay. It's always when I'm not looking at what I'm supposed to be looking at. The game goes, hello. You forgot about me. I did not. I just merely diverted my attention for a few moments. Nah, I've got cold tea. This is not great. Break. 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 Don't do handle off. That's bad. Just dump all the brake pressure. That's how we solve things. miles an hour. No doubt this will be down to even lower speeds. Yep. Slow it right down. This is a red signal. There's no one on our platform, but I'm guessing there's going to be someone that's going to be crossing over our track. The thing is, if there's a train in this tunnel, there's nothing. I was going to show you something, but there's no train to demonstrate it with. Basically, you can have a train that's there in these tunnels. They go right up behind you. Because for some reason, signals and... well, there's no signals here, is there? It's just the ACS? It'll just be ATC. Oh no, one of the safety systems that keeps the train a certain distance apart. But I don't know if it's supposed to be that close. Turn these up. Turn these on, rather. Turn our lights up. All of the lights. All of the lights. LeBron edit. What's going on in my head right now? I don't even watch basketball. It's just because of the TikTok. Anyway, here we are. The very glamorous New York pen. Functional, yes. Hello. Yeah, functional, yes. Glamorous, no. In its own way. In its own way. But in my opinion, to be honest, this is how terminal stations should be. Because it makes sense. It makes them practical. And means that they're not taking up massive amounts of space. Or that they do look insanely depressing. And just not a nice place to be. Because it's really dark. Oh. Excuse me. Anyway. Here you are, New York Pen, track 9. Not yet. This is our platform. We are 4.25 minutes early. Somehow. I don't know what we did, but we're here that early. Turn the headlights down as well. Don't want to blind anyone. As funny as it would be, it's not funny. It's not funny, it's mean. That's a bug. That's an alerter of another train. Because why wouldn't you want to hear that? Stop it here, why not? Doesn't really make a difference. Apparently it does. The game wants you to stop there. If you don't stop there, you're not completing anything. You're not completing anything, you're not going anywhere. You have to stop there. Right in front of the signal, because why not? Just get good at the game. Do you know what I mean? So now we stop. Stop, stop, stop. I wasn't panicking, you were panicking.